Alrighty, how is everyone doing today? And welcome to my channel. This channel is for educational purposes. We check out great theories, concepts, and discoveries that you are probably not familiar with unless you watch the channel or you do a lot of digging. These are things that are hard to access. The powers that be don't want you to know about them because of their potential to help you out in terms of your quest for better spiritual, mental, and physical health. This is a segment that we have that is called the Q-tip of the spear, where we check out the cutting edge of the info war, or cover the cutting edge of the info war. And, uh, different podcasts that I check out that I consider to be on the cutting edge, Q folks and diggers and anons and truthers. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. Uh, you can see that the deep state is circling the drain. The um, the events have transpired. It's already over. Um, the Patriots have won this battle. The war is not over, but this battle is, and the deep state is in a world of hurt. Many of them are going to be punished severely. You probably are going to want to stick around and get some popcorn and watch it. I would advise against it. Um, there's more work to do. There's a lot more work to do. Uh, what comes next is the implementation phase. And for that, we are not ready because if we are going to implement our agenda has to be squeaky clean. It needs to be scrutinized and it needs to be rock solid. And the agenda is not, because uh, most of you patriots have bought into uh, a bunch of very flawed belief systems um, and values and uh, heritages that don't stand up to scrutiny. They are just like everything else, all the stuff that you dug up in the 20th and 21st century, all this older stuff, your deep seated, cherished beliefs and values are also psyops. They are propaganda. These things never happened. Your holy books never happened. They are myths. They were The New Testament was written by the Romans, the Caesars, the essence of the deep state. And so, if you want to be propagating that into the future, then you might as well just turn around and give the win to the deep state, because that's exactly what they want you to do. And that's also possibly why they're letting you have this victory right now, because they know that you're not ready to actually seize the victory. Perhaps the commander in chief, I'm pretty damn sure that he knows that the New Testament was a psychological operation from the Romans against the Jews, but he's waiting for you to call him on it. He's waiting for you to show that you are with it enough to figure it out. And until you do, he's going to continue to pander to you. And we're going to be stuck in a um, cycle of never ending rhyming history. We've already gone through the cycle of the Crusades and the Inquisitions and the witch burnings and the um, missionaries at gunpoint. And we're going to go right through that again here, because if you are not perspicacious enough to do the research and figure out the psyop, then you're also not careful enough to not backslide right back into this kind of zealotry that will enable you to do the witch burnings again. You know, when Christians aren't in power, they can be meek and righteous. But when they are in power, something else different happens. You know how it goes with power. It's not just the Christians. Everybody kind of, when they get in more power, they tend to abuse it. And so that's not the direction that we should be going with this. Now, what's required here is that the patriots have a chance to red pill. You have a chance to red pill yourselves. You have a chance to figure this out before it becomes too late. And the time is ticking, but you have time because the events haven't played out. The deep state is still circling the drain, and they may be circling for quite a while yet because people have to wake up, and the catatonic have got to be shocked out of their slumber to the extent that they are going to be. And and you know, these events just take a long time. Legal cases take a long time. And so you have time and you have the capability. You've done it already. You've red pilled yourself already. Um, about more superficial things, things that are concerning the 20th and 21st centuries. Now you've got to strap it in and get yourself red pilled about your core beliefs, values, and you know, your heritage, your rituals, your holidays. Um, these are things that you need to put under severe scrutiny, just like you put everything else under severe scrutiny. And you will discover that they're psyops like just everything else. Um, Now, I would recommend to start with your New Testament that you go into the work of Josephus, the uh, Jewish Roman historian, and compare his work, War of the Jews, in 7 volumes, with the Gospels, in particular the book of Luke. And pay attention to the military campaign of Titus, which I think starts in either late book 3 or early book 4, and then also the ministry of Jesus. Compare the two, especially in the book of Luke. And yeah, so, but otherwise, you know, do some of that red pilling. You can still keep half an eye on the info war, make sure we win, and you can get a little bit of Schadenfreude from watching the evil people suffer. But you can see it coming. I mean, you saw the Cash Patel hearing with Van Hollen today. I mean, do you really think that somebody's so stupid that they would set themselves up like that to talk about somebody else's alcohol abuse and have it thrown right back in their face? You know, like this was all scripted from so long ago that there's no way you can tell me that it was an organic situation. And so many, I mean, that it's just slapping you in the face every day. There's like 5 events like that where it's like that would never happen. This would happen in a script that was being written by an entertainer like the commander in chief. So now I would say that he did get one thing wrong. I know nobody watches my channel, and so I know he's not watching my channel, but he stole he tried to steal a line from me, but he did it wrong because he calls them the Democrats. And he's almost right, but what I was calling them is the dumb Democrats. You know, you have to have the two dumbs there. You know, the dumb Democrats. Um, so hopefully he'll correct himself once he watches this video, right? Um, okay, like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, share out this video to people that you think might benefit from it. And we'll see you next time on the Q-tip of the spear.